quite a bit bigger this year than you were last year. You look bigger.
Yeah,
Are you?
yeah. I've just been focusing on putting on weight in the summer, and haven't been skating that much. Just been in the gym like twice a day, so that was the main focus in the summer, and been able to put on 11 pounds so far. So it's pretty good. It's I feel a bit heavier, but I think it'll get better once I get used to it. But
So you notice the difference on the ice then as you're trying to do drills and stuff?
yeah, for sure. Just having that weight on, like I feel more powerful, and obviously heavier in battles and stuff. I feel like I can get some guys and move them a little bit, but I think I still got to get kind of the conditioning part of it. I'm struggling a bit because obviously it's a lot of weight. So I think once I keep skating in the summer and just keep skating more, I think that'll come back. So
How's this experience this week compared to last year when you had just been drafted? I mean, now you know the organization, and I'm sure that you've been able to watch, the NHL team the last year or so, so you have a more familiarity.
yeah, I know it's fun for sure. It's more comfortable, I guess, just knowing everyone, knowing all the staff and the players coming back. And obviously, it's pretty exciting watching the team last year. Like in Red Deer, I'd watch the games and stuff, and it's pretty exciting when you're winning a lot of games and you're just so close to the playoffs. So it just makes it more exciting for me coming up in the pipeline, and hopefully one day I can be there.
The years since you've been in the organization, what types of things have the development coaches been working with you in this past year on, and how much improvement, you talk about size, but how much improvement have you seen in the things they've wanted you to work on?
Yeah, for sure. I think just the defensive game, being better in my defensive zone, just having a good gap and making sure I'm closing on guys, and obviously getting a little stronger. So I've been working on that in season as well. But mostly it was my defensive game, just having a 200-foot game, being good in the O zone and the defensive zone. So just having a complete game, and I think that's what me and Adam and Nathan and Tim have been working on together, and just really thankful for all the help they've done, and really thankful for that.
Experience like this past year, switching teams and going through all that. I don't know, how do you handle it, I guess?
Yeah, it's always, I guess, a little interesting when you get to a new team, all new guys and new coaching staff. But I knew about Red Deer, like what they're all about, and just the development there is really good. Like after practice, working with the coaches and the staff, and just everyone's been really good there, just trying to help me just with the development side, like what I'm trying to work on with Nathan and the development staff. They've been communicating to my coaches, and they've been kind of working with me on that in practice as well. So it's been really good.
Bill, you go. Talking about your transition to Red Deer, how would you assess your overall individual performance this season, or just progression throughout last year?
Yeah, obviously, coming to a new team and I guess learning the new systems and stuff like takes a little bit of time. But I think the biggest thing I was focusing on this year was getting better in the defensive zone. Obviously, like my numbers weren't as high as last year, but I think I was really focused on just getting better in the areas that I need to improve on. And I think the offensive side is always there, so I think you can always work on that later. But I think it was really important this year to get that good.
When you look at the kids that are here that were just drafted and in your shoes last year, does it make you reflect on how far you've come in a year and what work you've put into yourself?
Yeah, for sure. It feels good, and just this year coming in, just obviously I was in their shoes last year, and it can be a little nerve-wracking sometimes. So just trying to be a leader, and like if guys don't know where to go or whatever, just try to show them where to go, and just because I've been here before and kind of know around. So yeah.
You mentioned getting better defensively. Is it also, I guess, balancing risk and reward when it comes to taking chances offensively? Is it just strictly in-zone work? I mean, what sort of specifics have you really honed in on when it comes to that end of your game?
I think just having a better stick and a better gap, and just being a little more physical, I think. But I don't think I'm taking away anything from the offensive side. I think they've let me kind of do my thing there. You just got to try and pick the right time to do it. But no, it's been really good so far. They've kind of let me play however I want offensively, but just making sure I'm focusing on that defensive side for sure.
You say the offense is always going to be there. You know for your puck handling and skills there. When you watch the Sabres, how exciting is that for you to watch them play, knowing that's kind of where the strengths are in your game?
Yeah, really exciting. Having Don Granado as my coach, hopefully one day, that's just amazing. The way they play is pretty exciting. Just watching the games like Dahlin and Power and all their D-men's up in the zone, and that's kind of the way I like to play. So pretty excited to hopefully be there one day.
What was your reaction then drafting Zach Benson, and what was it like defending against him in Savoy last year?
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. I was surprised he was still there on the board, but he's an amazing player. Like every time we played him, just some of the moves he made. He's such a smart player, really good player. So it's really exciting to have him here, and he's been pretty good out there on the ice, just in the 3-on-3 games. So yeah, it's exciting for sure.
How would you go about defending him? How did you go about defending him? How would you change it if you have to?
Sorry.
Like, how would you defend him? How would you go about defending him and Savoy? Those guys?
Yeah, obviously they're really good with their stick and puck and stick handling and stuff. So I think just looking at the body and not trying to look down on the puck when they're trying to stick handle, because that might not go good. So yeah, I'd say that's the one thing, is trying to play the body.
With you and Savoy both being drafted here last year, when you played against him, did it almost make it a little more fun going up against him, the competition, knowing that you guys may be teammates one day, but right now you're going against each other?
Yeah, it's fun for sure. Having guys that are in the organization and playing against them, it's pretty fun. And I even had Coward on my team last year, and he was obviously here last year, so it's pretty fun. And there's some really good players, and yeah.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.